two survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to MetLife Stadium, the home of the Giants and the Jets here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Handed off to the running back. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands, it's Gonzalez. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the 4th down.
And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. With more pre-snap movement. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fighting him off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Took contact on the throw.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's going to hand this off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Short connection with a tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. The Pirates pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They mix it up with a run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Trying to convert with a sneak. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. They're going to run it. The back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Just able to get it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Allen. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw to the left. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. And the catch is made along the sideline. It's a short gain, but enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Runs through the defender. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. He knocks it through with confidence. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Toss play running right. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Pirates. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's reeled in. It's Gonzalez. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back, but I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Allen. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And third down, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And the back gets the football.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He's got room to run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a quick shovel pass. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Off target and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And the quarterback dropping back, avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the quarterback will take a knee.